A reading, Mark 14, 35 to 36. Going a little farther, he fell to the ground and prayed that if possible, the hour might pass from him. Abba, Father, he said, everything is possible for you. Take this cup from me, yet not what I will, but what you will. And a reflection taken from the wonderful book Backyard Pilgrim, 40 Days at Godspeed by Matt Canlis. In the first garden, Adam and Eve hid from God in silence. In the garden at Gethsemane, Jesus bravely seeks his Father's will in prayer. Jesus does so honestly. Take this cup from me. Jesus does so humbly. Nevertheless, not what I will, but what you will. Jesus prays affectionately, Abba, Father. This trinity of honesty, humility, and affection is without parallel. It is the first instance in recorded history that a person addressed God not as Father, but as Abba, Daddy. At the first moment when Jesus might doubt his Father's wisdom and turn away, the Son leans into the Father. He speaks with hope and without shame. Many people miss the fact that Jesus asks for the cup of suffering to be removed, wondering if his Father can find another way. But Jesus' honesty does not dampen his humility. He prays, thy will be done, not because he is resigned to whatever happens next, but because he believes his Father is able to redeem whatever darkness follows. The Son gives his Father a clear either or. Daddy, either take this cup away or make it worth the pain. Take this cup away or turn it into the salvation of the world. For you, here I am, praying, Abba, Father. I can't know what it would have been like for Jesus in those moments, but I do know what it's like now after a year of pandemic and some people at the end of a school term and just generally feeling run down and disconnected and exhausted. So I have for you from John O'Donoghue's book, To Bless the Space Between Us, a book of blessings. A blessing for one who is exhausted. When the rhythm of the heart becomes hectic, time takes on the strain until it breaks. Then all the unattended stress falls in on the mind like an endless, increasing weight. The light in the mind becomes dim. Things you could take in stride before now become laborsome events of will. Weariness invades your spirit. Gravity begins falling inside you, dragging down every bone. The tide you never valued has gone out, and you are marooned on unsure ground. Something within you has closed down, and you cannot push yourself back to life. You have been forced to enter empty time. The desire that drove you has relinquished. There is nothing else to do now but rest. You patiently learn to receive the self you have forsaken in the race of days. At first, your thinking will darken, and sadness will take over like listless weather. The flow of unwept tears will frighten you. You have traveled too fast over false ground. Now your soul has come to take you back. Take refuge in your senses. Open up to all the small miracles you rush through. Become inclined to watch the wave of rain when it falls slow and free. Imitate the habit of twilight, taking time to open the well of color that fostered the brightness of day. Draw alongside the silence of stone until its calmness can claim you. Be excessively gentle with yourself. Stay clear of those vexed in spirit. Learn to linger around someone of ease, who feels they have all the time in the world. Gradually, you will return to yourself, having learned a new respect for your heart and the joy that dwells far within slow time.